In June 2025, a 31-year-old teacher, activist, and father of two, Albert Ojwang, died under suspicious circumstances while in the custody of Kenyan police. What began as a social media post critical of a senior police official would spark national outrage, an autopsy report alleging torture, and a reckoning with the face of police brutality in modern Kenya.
On Friday, 6th June 2025, Albert Omodo Ojwang was arrested in Homa Bay County by DCI detectives for the offense of false publication.
Albert Ojwang was not a famous man, at least, not at first. He was a teacher by training, a whistleblower by calling. His passion for justice led him to document corruption on X, formerly Twitter, where he fearlessly named names and challenged power. One of those names was Eliud Lagat, Kenya's Deputy Inspector General of Police. On June 6, Ojwang was arrested in Homa Bay County. Official sources later revealed the arrest was triggered by a defamation complaint filed by DIG Lagat himself. He was transported nearly 350 kilometers to Nairobi, to the Central Police Station. Albert's last 2 days alive were spent in a police cell. The police claim he inflicted fatal head injuries by hitting the wall. But leaked images, witness accounts, and an autopsy report would soon contradict that story. On June 8, Albert was found unconscious in his cell. He was rushed to Mbagathi Hospital. He never made it out. An autopsy performed the same day painted a gruesome picture. Severe trauma to the head. Signs of strangulation. Extensive bruises and tissue damage. The conclusion? Externally inflicted injuries, not self-harm. Then came a dramatic twist. One of the officers on duty, Constable James Mukwana, came forward. In a statement to the Independent Policing Oversight Authority, IPOA, he admitted that Ojwang had been subjected to a brutal, disciplinary session. He named the officer commanding the station, Samson Taalam, as the one who gave the order, allegedly under pressure from higher up. Mukwana confessed to withholding the truth initially, then returned days later to tell all. His chilling testimony described how Ojwang was beaten while pleading for his life. Fearing retaliation, Mukwana declined to apply for bail and requested witness protection. At the top of this chain sat Eliud Lagat, the man who filed the complaint. Though he claimed to be acting in a private capacity, his rank and influence permeated every step of the process. Was the arrest politically motivated? Did it escalate into an extrajudicial execution? IPOA and the DCI are investigating. Missing CCTV footage and tampered logbooks only deepen the mystery. Word of Ojwang's death spread like wildfire. Protests erupted in Nairobi and beyond. Human rights groups demanded justice. Opposition leaders called out the culture of impunity within the police force. President William Ruto issued a rare public apology for the police's misleading narrative and pledged transparency. But words are not justice. Constable Mukwana was charged with murder. OCS Taalam is facing judicial scrutiny. A private petition has also been filed to prosecute DIG Lagat, arguing that his influence indirectly caused the death of Albert Ojwang. But the road to accountability in Kenya's justice system is long, and often uncertain. Albert Ojwang's voice was silenced. But in death, he ignited a movement. In a country where speaking out can be fatal, Albert paid the ultimate price for truth. The story of his life, and death, continues to raise a fundamental question: who protects the people from the protectors? The investigation into Albert Ojwang's death is ongoing. IPOA has called for full accountability. Court proceedings against those charged continue. Albert is survived by his wife and 2 young children.